Hello, adventurers. My name is Matt Kroeger, your Mold RPG Game Master, and this is the One Shot to Survive podcast. Every episode, I'll be joined by guests who will play characters straight out of our world today and will be teleported to alternate realities and must figure out how to get back home. But most importantly, will they survive to tell their stories? This week's guests are Taylor Butts, Andrew Wiesbrock, and Colin Orr. All right, let's roll. Welcome back. This is the One Shot to Survive podcast. This is round 2, our second episode. I'm joined by our players, Colin, Taylor, and Andrew. I'm really excited for this one. But let's go ahead and jump right into the game and hear who our players are going to be. Taylor, I'm going to start with you. Or which character are you playing this week?
Hi. Yeah, I'm Taylor. I'm going to be retired Detective Dexter Murdoch.
Dexter Murdoch and retired. Okay. Dexter Murdoch, what skills does Dexter have, and what is their shadow?
Dexter, he's long been retired. He's been out of the game for a while, but his shadows is what I'll start with. He's crotchety. That's how some may have described me in the past. But I can tell you I'm also a bit of a dog with a bone. So I have a hard time just letting things go. Skills, though, I'm an excellent investigator, incredible attention to detail, and I'm a heck of a shot with the Smith & Wesson.
Was he, well, let me ask this before we move on to Andrew. Was Dexter retired by his own choice, or did something happen?
I don't really like to talk about that.
All right. Well, we'll probe into it. Maybe there's a story there of I'd love to know who Dexter's partner was and if they're still with us. But all right. So Taylor, you're playing Dexter Murdoch. Andrew, who are you playing this week?
This week, I am playing United States Senator and one-time presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren.
So hoping this would happen. All right. What's Elizabeth Warren's shadow, I guess, Andrew?
Shadows are, advanced age is a problem.
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
She's a little weak in the knees, but she gets around. She's bad at compromise. So it's just she struggles to meet people, in the middle. And some might say she's too idealistic. She just wants what's best for the world.
What a dark and sordid character flaw there.
Yeah.
All right. What are
what are her skills? What are Warren's skills? Nevertheless, she persists. So she so her main number one skill is just persistence. She's really hard to knock out, and she really continues. She's always fighting. Their other skill is she's a union booster. She has the power of persuasion. She's really good at rallying small groups of entry-level workers. And then her final skill is she has photographic academic knowledge, so she can recall every textbook that she's ever read.
If you had just been and her last skill is kickboxing.
Yeah, no, Billy Blank's typo. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So we've got retired, grizzled, crotchety Dexter Murdoch and U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren. All right, let's round out the party. Colin, which wacky character are you playing this week?
Myself. Yeah. I'm gonna play myself again.
You get to meet Elizabeth Warren. Very cool.
Hey,
all right.
Great. They're awesome. So I decided I'm gonna change up my shadow just so people on the podcast know what all my fears are in life.
Yeah,
so
all your weaknesses. Let's just like flesh them all out as we go.
This is a therapy session for me. Don't you understand?
That's right. That's why we started this entire thing.
So my shadow this week is open water. Just being out in open water. Just kind of scary. My skills are photography. I kept that the same. Second is convention management. So that's something that I did like 2 years in college. And aquaponics.
I'm going to be the idiot. I have no idea what that means.
So it's like a closed system for growing. And so it's like you take fish or, you can take some fish and what they poop out, you can use as fertilizer. And and the water with the fertilizer grows the plants, and then you can eat the plants, and then you can give that to the fish too, and they can eat, and then it's just like a connected system.
Okay. All right. Last week I was struggling to figure out how to weave in cartooning. This week I had a new challenge. So
Nice.
Okay, so we've got Dexter Murdoch, Elizabeth Warren, and Colin Orr as himself. Before we jump into the one shot, you will be enveloped by the mysterious, scary black mold that will transport you to another dimension where we'll play our game. In order to do that, we need to get you guys all in the same place. So what comes to mind?
I was thinking that Detective Dexter Murdoch generally doesn't leave his home much anymore unless he's on vacation or at the grocery store.
Ooh, grocery store.
So to set the scene where the three of you will meet, it is Kroeger during an election cycle, and Colin, Dexter, you are just out shopping. Elizabeth Warren has a surprise photo op scheduled to go to this Kroeger to talk to people about the genuinely horrific state of affairs today, at least when we're recording this, about all the SNAP benefits and such. But that is the scene that you find yourselves in. You're there to shop. What's something that Dexter Murdoch is getting at Kroeger? Like, what are you there for?
Yeah, well, my wife says I have to use the high fiber cereal, so that's what I'm looking for.
All right, Colin, you're in the cereal aisle. What are you looking at?
Ooh, some Fruity Pebbles. I'm feeling Fruity Pebbles right now, and so I'm just down there.
Yeah, I wish I could still have Fruity Pebbles.
You say out loud. You say that out loud. That's not in your head.
If you're going to buy it, just put it in your cart. Just quit fondling the box and just do something with it.
Understanding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm in your way, detective.
And around the corner comes you hear the flash of like flash bulbs. You don't hear flash bulbs anymore. You hear the like weird tech click and a bunch of people dragging like cords and shit as TV crew is coming around the corner into the cereal aisle, and there's a small man interviewing Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about baked cereal. Really monopolizing a lot of the industry. And so I've chosen to focus on some of these smaller fiber-based cereal companies.
You're inevitably going to pause where Dexter is standing, I would assume. Dexter, what's your move here?
I don't want anything to do with all of this. Just leave me alone.
Sir, you're in the shot. If you're going to reach for the cereal, just
give me a minute. Give me a minute.
You need a stepladder. It seems like you're really struggling to reach it.
I will get it when I get there. Says maybe this one? No.
I know this about you, Colin. Not to divulge even more information on the podcast, but you're a pretty tall guy. So
yeah, I feel like I would go and reach for the box that he's trying to reach, and here you go. Here you go.
All right, Colin, give us our first roll to not fumble this. I'm going to need a physical roll real quick.
Okay, all right. It's a 1.
All right, so the box of cereal, the second you grab it, explodes.
I'm nervous. The cameras are on me.
It explodes, and for whatever reason, all the other boxes on the top shelf were also like pressure loaded as well for some reason, and just an explosion of cereal like popping off across, and all the photographers, videographers, and the interviewer are like, "Oh no!" Elizabeth, what's your reaction?
I immediately start picking up all of the cereal boxes that he dumped and just start putting them back as if I work at the grocery store.
Colin, what are you doing right now?
I'm just in it. I'm just like sitting in it and feeling it out. Like, this is expected. Like, I understand this is happening to me right now.
And Dexter, what are you doing as the cereal pop, 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 pop explodes above you like the sound of gunshots and rains down this horrific cereal that you already hate onto you?
Stepping back, just oh God, looking around, grave concern.
So it's at this point that one of the boxes that Elizabeth you're holding, this creepy black shimmering ooze starts to crawl out of it and crawls up your hand, and every little particle of cereal that's like coated on top of your clothes, Colin, and on top of your Taylor, what are you? This seems so weird to ask. What are you wearing right now, Dexter Murdoch?
Now that I'm retired, I just stick to jeans and a nice button-up linen shirt for days like today. It's a little brisk.
Okay. So every little like particle of this fiber cereal that's on your linen shirt starts to combine with the other black mold, and it also stretches over to you, Colin, and starts to coat your entire bodies in this like horrific void-like silhouette, and you transport into another dimension, across time and space, and that is where we're going to pick things up and choose our one shot.
Woo!
So we have 4 options to choose from that we will do so randomly. I'll have one of you roll a d4, and that the one shot that we will play today. None of you know anything about them other than the titles. So Taylor, what is the first one shot option we could be playing today?
1. Everyone's a banana.
Andrew, what is our second option?
2. Murder in the Darklands.
And Colin, what is our third option?
Dragon's First Taco.
And our fourth option is Rainbow Sparkle Rescue, which may or may not have been influenced by our first episode. So,
yay!
Okay, Colin, as a returning player, why don't you roll the d4 for what we're going to play today?
Okay. Number 4.
Okay, so number 4 is Rainbow Sparkle Rescue. Let me read out the description of what you guys can expect. Pony Paradise is in disarray because the sparkle is fading. The queen, Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn, is missing and suspected abducted by the evil goblins of the... why did I call it this? Of the desert. I'm so clever. With the magic from Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn's horn absent, it is up to a squad of brave little ponies to embark out to find their missing leader and return the sparkle so Pony Paradise can once again thrive. But watch out, there's danger beyond the castle walls, and all that glitters is not gold. So you guys are ponies. Is that what you were expecting?
Honestly, it feels right.
It feels right.
It feels right.
Nevertheless, you'll persist.
I will.
All right, so when I'm going to have the 3 of you choose your mold and your powers, and when we come back, we'll get started. Hey everybody, this is Matt. Hopefully the last of these midway interjections for these episodes, but just to share what the characters are doing. They're choosing their mold right now, which essentially gives their characters some extra abilities. We may call them out during the episode, but they likely won't share the special powers that accompany them. But if you're interested, you can subscribe to our Patreon and get access to the one-shot files and see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on that's influencing the gameplay. So I think that's it. All right, enjoy the rest of the episode. Colin, you made a great point. Let's share your pony color as well as the mold you've chosen, and we'll get into powers later. But let's start with you, Taylor.
Detective Dexter Murdoch is a bright fuchsia pony, just crisp.
What's your which mold did you choose?
He's the daydreamer.
We're gonna need to probe into like what psychologically is up with Dexter and why he chose daydreamer. Does he have like a secret art project going on, or
It's just a lot of time to think in retirement. So many dark times, and you just need some levity.
All right, well, I'm glad. We'll see how his pony experience, how that comes together for him. All right, Andrew, as Elizabeth Warren, what is your pony color and the mold that you've chosen?
Yes, United States Senator Elizabeth Warren. Her pony color is teal with a streak of purple.
Majestic.
And her mold is Brainy.
Brainy pony. All right.
Brainy.
So we got daydreamer pony, brainy pony. Colin, round us out. What's your mold and your pony color?
So my mold is Lucky. I decided to go with Lucky because I feel really just excited to be here, guys. You know, I'm
You're gonna manifest some. This was on your
this is me
daydreamer
trying.
mood. Yeah.
This is me trying.
I guess you could say you feel lucky, punk.
So my pony is a green. He has just some green, long, luscious hair and stuff.
So you feel yourself being transported, the scent of high fibrous cereal still like in your nostrils, and as you start to like rematerialize in the new world, the smell of the oats and the granola and everything else seems to get even more heightened. It's like, oh, I've never even, like, the complexity of the aroma of the cereal product like is at a 10 all of a sudden, and that's because you find yourselves morphing from human form into pony form, and your animal senses start to kick in. And while you still have the memory and brain of your current self, of current U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren, of retired investigator Dexter Murdoch, and Colin, you still remember yourself as the convention management expert and aquaponics expert. You now have this like sense memory of the version of yourself that you're inhabiting, which was these three ponies, and you know that you are gathering with other ponies because there's been an emergency in Pony Paradise, and you've been enlisted as part of this team, and you get the feeling that chasing this down has something to do with what transported you here in the first place. And that's where we'll start. Is you're in this like rainbow sparkly castle, and a bunch of ponies are gathered, and it seems like there's an important meeting. Before like we kick in, the first thing that is going to happen is we're going to do our first stress test. So give me a D20 roll against your mental attribute.
Just rainbows.
Dexter, it sounds like you failed. What did you roll?
3.
A 3. Okay. Yeah. You are now stressed. Elizabeth Warren Pony, Brainy Pony. What did you roll?
She rolled a 17.
Okay, so you're very confident. You are in, like, you being in pony form. It's just another day at the office for Elizabeth.
We're ready to go. Nothing brings us down.
Lucky Colin, what did you roll?
I rolled a 15, so I'm feeling myself. Like I'm feeling good about this.
Wow, Colin, you are pony form is looking good on you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I need that confidence built in.
You start to notice that the castle is surrounded by open water. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
And you immediately go back down. No. Okay. So, I guess what I'll ask is, Taylor, do you want to use luck for whatever reason? I imagine not, because it'll burn most of it, but I'll ask anyway. Okay. All right. So you all are in this sort of meeting room. It is like sunrise is just now happening. It is an emergency meeting. You can see there are kind of two ponies leading the charge. One of them is this bright yellow pony that has like a sunspot on her back. The other is a little bit more of a portly, tiny horse. And they're the two that seem to be leading the way. And the larger one starts to share a little bit about what he had just seen, which is, guys, I've got horrible news. So Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn, I was just out by the great tree that, we all know. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. We all know what the tree is. It's like our landmark from our entire civilization, religion, everything about us. But I was out by the tree and I saw the goblins came and they stole Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn. I don't know what to do. I'm just so hungry, guys. I'm just stress eating. And he just is like he just starts shoveling carrots into his mouth.
Get yourself together. What is wrong with you? Now, what was your name? I'm trying to paw this into the ground so that I can remember it.
Daydreamer Pony, what are you talking about? Like, I went to your daughter's christening. How could you forget who I am? That's so insulting. I'm Hungry Pony.
Hungry Pony. Yeah, obviously you're Hungry Pony. Okay, I'll write this down then.
So the yellow pony goes, it seems like you're not doing okay, Daydreamer Pony. You're always up in the clouds. Just if you're writing everyone's name down, I'm Sunny Pony. That's Brainy Pony. This is Lucky Pony. And she just,
God, there's so many of you.
Yes, we're an entire society. It's Pony Paradise. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, of course. I remember. I remember all this. I don't have memory issues.
Do we need to take you to the horse doctor? Do we need, like, are you?
No.
Do we? And everybody, like, a hush goes across the room because everyone knows the horse doctor is just, well, we shoot the horse.
You're not putting me out to pasture.
So I could tell you what I know, but like I saw it just as the sun was coming up. Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn was out by the tree, as you know. She always goes out there overnight, like to do her meditations, because that's how she brings the sparkle back to her community and from the divine Pegasus in the sky. And when I went out there, I not only saw that they had taken her, but the tree's leaves started to turn to dust, and that's never happened before. And an even louder gasp goes across the room. And one horse, actually, I rolled a 3. One pony faints and just falls over.
Hey, everybody, don't worry. I'm feeling good about this situation. We'll be able to find her.
The plan is we're going to find Rainbow Sparkles and we're going to get her home before anything else awful happens.
That's just you're just manifesting an outcome. That's not an actual plan. We need somebody to do the X's and O's. Like, I have a sunny disposition, but even I'm a little bit doubtful of our ability to organize ourselves and create an action plan to figure out what to do.
Maybe I will send you to the doctor.
Oh, Brady Pony, what's the plan? What do we do?
We need to band together. We need to have groups in Rise Up, and we will fight the good fight. We need to stick together. We need to go door to door. Nope, that's not gonna work here.
It's called barn to barn here.
Barn to barn. We're gonna ask everybody in the area, and we're gonna do just some light pony canvassing.
So, Hungry Pony, about how many goblins was it?
Oh, I think it was like 4. It was still kind of dark, but I'm pretty sure I saw 4 goblins. Those disgusting, horrific, just and all the ponies go. They start stomping the ground, and they all like have this visceral, intense reaction to even the mentioning of the word goblin.
I mean, I hate the goblins as much as you do, of course, obviously.
Those shithead goblins. We all hate them. Yeah, even I hate them. I'm Sunny Pony, but I still hate those goblins.
Kind of all over the place, Sunny Pony.
So just so that you're aware of like where your surroundings are, between you can kind of see out like where, as the sun is coming up, as I mentioned, it's sunrise. You're at the main castle. You can see like the village around you. Immediately beyond that are these fields that lead to just a humongous, what appears to be like an apple tree out in the distance, which you could infer without investigating or anything like that this is the great tree of knowledge that Hungry Pony had alluded to, and where he was before. What would you like to do at this point?
So coming out of retirement here and really stretching my mind muscles, but that's a really dark, evil-looking tower on the other side of those, across the candy fields, past the tree. I mean, look like over the horizon there. There's like that dark tower with like
in the dark chocolate forest. That's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Have we looked there yet?
And Hungry Pony glances over at Sunny Pony, and Sunny Pony's like, we're not supposed to go out that far.
Well, today we're going.
I really think that I already came up with this canvassing plan, and so I don't know that we have room for this. Isn't a 2-stop day. Like, we got to really do this one at a time.
Listen, Rainbow Sparkles would do this for you.
I don't want to presuppose what Rainbow Sparkles would or wouldn't do.
Andrew, give me with advantage. So roll twice and take the higher number for your mental stat. You're trying to persuade them to like go with your plan. So let's see if you succeed.
First roll was a 5. Second roll was a 3.
Okay, so they're kind of liking the cut of Detective Murdoch's daydream ponies jib. You know what? It would make sense because the goblins live out that direction, and it would make sense that they would be out in the dark forest because they're dark pieces of shit that their disgusting orangey yellow skin would head out that way beyond the nice community that we have here. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Daydream, yeah, that makes sense. I vote we go out that way. I could show you where I saw them get kidnapped, or where I saw Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn get taken to the sequel to Taken.
I will find you.
Wait, hold on. Rainbow Sparkles has been taken before?
Well, no, it wasn't Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn before. This has never happened where the sparkle's been gone, but they have taken this other like guy's daughter once, and it was a whole bloodbath, and we don't really talk about it. And you look over and you see this Liam Neeson looking pony that has just like gun spots on its back. just starts solemnly shaking his head at them next to his daughter pony that's been returned, and they're living their life now. But
Yeah, she's in shell shock the whole time, just staring in space.
I walk over and I try to shake Liam Neeson's hoof, and I look for a camera that isn't there.
Colin, do you want to use your photography skills for some reason and like try and like find a camera that might be in this room and take the photo?
Yeah, I'll try to hoof it up and stuff like that, and take my big hoof.
Use confidence for this one. So use your 2 advantage.
Okay. I mean, I got a 6 on my 14.
Even with advantage?
Even with advantage, but I feel like I'm not going to use my luck for this and just stumble around with my hoof and act like I'm taking the photo, but can't.
It's okay. I don't notice that you can't take the photo. I think you took it.
It's okay. I can never figure out technology either.
How does a horse fake taking a picture with a invisible camera?
Hey, go click. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
I act like one of my horseshoe. I click it on the ground, make it sound like it's the flash going off.
All right. With that, I imagine you're heading out towards the dark forest that you mentioned, Taylor.
Yeah. That's our first town.
Let's move along. So you all head out. You walk through the candy fields, which are this lush, exactly as you imagine it, like mixture of wheat and sweet tarts is how I was imagining it, like all this stuff around in like this magical pony universe. As you walk, any of the 3 of you give me like an investigation roll, and in this case I know you're currently stressed, Taylor, from the stress test, but roll with advantage anyway because you're an investigator. But everybody just give me like a mental roll.
That's a 9 to my 12.
Did anybody else succeed before you burned
I rolled
that?
a 4.
I didn't, but I'm going to use my luck. I got an 11 to my 14, so I'm going to use some luck to succeed.
Okay. So as you go, Colin, you notice that, of course, within these fields, there are scarecrows. And I was thinking about this. It's like, well, scarecrows in our world are like fake humans on these sticks. And in this world, they're fake ponies on sticks, but they still try and dissuade the same creature from coming at the crops here. But you see these like scarecrows that would have been there, but they're like emptied and hollowed out, and the clothes are on the ground. And between there are like 4 of them around you, the trails lead to the tree that Hungry Pony was mentioning earlier. The tree is basically in between. You've got the castle, fields, tree, and the tree goes right up to this dark, as I mentioned, dark chocolate forest, which is where you saw that tower.
Hungry, tell us that you ate some of the apples. Did you eat some of the apples from the tree?
Give me a D20 roll, Colin, for your mental. And I'm going to do the same for Hungry Pony.
I got a 6, so I didn't succeed.
Hungry Pony, I can smell a lie. Be careful of your next words.
They also failed, and they're like, yeah, I was eating the apples. I was just so hungry.
We praise these apples.
I've got a problem, guys. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay, Hungry. We understand. It's your thing. Let's go check out the tree.
We should stop at the tree for evidence.
Yeah.
So this gigantic tree is here. You can see that it has like a doorway that allows you to go inside, given its size. It's sort of like a little hobbit hole home at the base of the tree that goes inside of its trunk. You go up to it, and the door doesn't appear to be damaged at all, but it's also shut. And what you'll know is that nobody can go in unless they are a pony. And so you see Sunny Pony go up, and she puts her hoof onto this like little, it's like a magic keypad, I guess, but it's magical and pony world and all the things. And so puts the horseshoe up, and it like magically lights up, and the door opens. You go inside and you see like everything's in disarray. There's this porthole up, like porthole window that shines through and points up at the sky, and you see like the bookcases and text and like all the papers and stuff are, you know, something exactly like you would imagine from like a struggle that's happened inside of here. Curtains are ripped down and seemingly missing, and if you go over to like one of the other windows peeking out the other way, you'll see that it's been broken, and you'll see like a trail going into the forest, very obviously into the dark forest that you noticed from before.
Rainy Pony is going to start picking up some of these papers and texts and just trying to get a sense of what kind of books this person has in here, and what we can glean from that.
Yeah, so your Elizabeth Warren brain would also maybe appreciate some of this from like a societal perspective, I guess. So everything in here has like a religious undertone of a story, and what you can like very quickly, I won't even have you roll for it given your skills, and the fact that I just imagine Brainy Pony's a speed reader. So you see like you can cobble together the thought that all of this stuff is telling almost like a biblical tale, but in a pony universe, where there's this thought of like this Pegasus deity visited Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn in the Sparkle Cave, and that is where the Pegasus shared the more or less theology that they all live by, which is about kindness and love, and about pony excellence and superiority as this wonderful being capable of wielding the Pegasus magic, which is the sparkle. And Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn was essentially the prophet that was gifted this power, and so she is the one that has the unicorn horn and brings the sparkle magic to this world. Now I will ask you actually to roll. Go ahead and roll with advantage to like read into this just a little bit more.
With the advantage, I got 11. My mental is 12.
Do you want to use one? Do you want to use a luck just to hit it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you also learn is that you can also see, so just like in the Bible or any other religious text, things are somewhat sequential, and there's chapter numbering. You'll find one that feels like it's still being written out, and you can see like it's half finished, and it's almost like the Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn was in the middle of it, continuing to write text that would presumably be added to the mythology, I guess.
She's a real go-getter.
Oh, I like the cut of her jib.
Yeah.
This feels so dirty being in here. That Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn was taken, and I don't know. It doesn't feel right that all of the sacred texts are just thrown on the ground, and I don't know. I'm just getting so stressed out. And he starts eating some of the papers.
It's like you don't have the stomach for this work. I'm not surprised.
Taylor, you get one extra luck point for that pun. So if I look out the window, this is Sunny Pony now. If I look out the window, I can see there's these tracks, and it looks like there's like wheel tracks out there that lead into the forest. Like, should we like?
Yeah, I'd like a closer look at these tracks.
If you peek outside, you can just kind of see this right away. There are 8 wheel tracks, like thin, narrow I don't know how else to, just narrow wheels that are rolling off into the forest. Taylor, give me with advantage for your investigation. This is, of course, you chose a cop. Now you're a pony, but you're still a cop pony. To investigate a bit more closely.
Yeah, I recognize these tracks. I've seen them before. That's an 18.
Okay. So what you see are, in addition to the wheel tracks, you also see hoof print tracks. And because you rolled so high, you also notice that the hoof prints have like a question mark shape in them. And this is, at this point, you would realize or remember within this pony form that all of your hoof prints are like tailored to your name. Like you have a Sunny Pony has a sun like shape on her hoof print, and Lucky Pony Colin, yours has like a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
This one does not have a rainbow, doesn't look like a unicorn, but instead has like a question mark on it. And when you share this, Sunny goes, that could only be Curious Pony. Curious Pony must have been here. Do you think he had something to do with this?
I mean, it's early to jump to conclusions. We have to get a lot more evidence.
When was the last time you saw Curious Pony?
Well, I had my third dinner in the dining hall.
Of course you did.
I saw a Curious Pony there, but then when I had my 7th dinner, I didn't see them anymore. And when I came out here to the fields, I thought I heard a horse sound, but I didn't see anything. So I wonder if they were a part of it. Why don't you could see, if you look down at the horse tracks that have this question mark, you could see that they've kind of wandered around from the front door as well. And you could infer that they were the ones that opened the door because it needed a horse hoof to allow people to go in.
Yeah. Curious Pony let him in. There he goes. I'm like, we got to pick up the trot and get moving here. We don't have much time.
I don't fight him on this one.
I'm with Daydreamer.
So you gallop off into the dark chocolate forest where this gigantic tower is.
And the wind is just blowing and just making our hair
majestic. It's majestic. Yeah. This beautiful rainbow sunrise is also happening, by the way. So it's...
Yeah, thank you, Sonny.
You got it. I'm doing that. I'm the one. I have the powers to bring the sun up and down. That's how powerful I am. That's canon now because I said it. So
yeah.
Well, I'm glad we have you with us.
So is Hungry coming with us?
Hungry's already in the chocolate forest. Boys, this is good. And he's just chowing down on chocolate.
Good. We'll always know our way.
Oh, you idiot. Knock him away.
Oh.
Quit chewing on that bark. We have to go.
Okay, so as you go into the chocolate forest,
and it's dark chocolate.
It's dark chocolate. It's the dark chocolate forest. Exactly. You can still see sort of the tracks. They're even more pronounced now because it's like rolling through chocolate dust and sludge and all of that as it goes through. So you have a fairly clear path to follow. Give me we're going to do another stress test roll at this point. Because what you start to hear is this like snickering, like laughing, like whispering type of giggle that just is like you can tell by the tone of it that they're making fun of you, of like that, like what was that dog, that old cartoon dog that laughed like that?
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's like duck hunt laughter at you guys from above, coming from the canopy above in this dark. But you can't see them yet because it's so dark. But you just hear this laughter. And before you can do anything else, I'm going to need you to do a stress test. So roll against your mental. And I don't remember where you guys are with stress or confidence right now. But let me know the outcome of that.
I rolled a 10.
Are you going to burn luck or are you going to go to stress?
My mental's 12, so
you'll do luck or
luck.
Okay. All right. So you're confident now, so you pass. Colin, what about you?
I'm actually going to fail this one. I got a 6.
You failed. Taylor, what about you?
I failed it.
All right.
I have a question. Do we keep moving up the where do we put ourselves on the confidence or stress thing? If it's our second roll, like where should it? I think I'm confident on both of the rolls, so I'm just like mechanically, where should it be?
I think because you failed the other one, you would have gone back down. So the thought is like whatever your next roll after succeeding. So your next roll after this one is with confidence. If you fail it, you'll go back down and then you'll just stay there. But if you succeed, you keep moving to the right. But this time, I think you're just at 1 confidence, but they're basically the same thing until you max it out.
Okay.
And I'm at neutral right now.
Yeah.
Stress rolls are at disadvantage if you're on the stress side.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And you can still use luck and all of that for these, but yeah. So all of you that failed, you are starting to go a little bit crazy, and because of that, you start to notice, because it's working and they can notice the vibe changing instantly. These snakes, these like caramely snakes, start to like descend down, trying to wrap you up, having like made an effort to paralyze you. And Taylor and Colin, you both failed. All those that failed, you find yourself like unable to move as these snakes descend upon you. But Andrew and Sunny Pony can intervene because you managed to work through this like insidious snickering that's coming down. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to talk to the snakes to get them to stop wrapping them up. I'm just gonna see if I can real quick stump speech.
Filibuster these snakes attack.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's filibuster them. Let's try and bore them to death with policy. Use your roll for wonk, Andrew. Give me just a flavor of what you say to the snakes before you roll to see if you succeed.
You don't have to just take what you've been given. You can change your life at any point. Just because society has deemed you a snake who wraps up ponies doesn't mean you have to do that. You can make a different choice any part of the day, and that could start now.
It starts with each of us. All right, give me a mental roll with advantage.
Good. I got an 11. Which, so again, once I'll use luck.
Okay. All right. So these snakes look at each other and they start to like, does it make sense? What she's saying. And they start to like, they're receding back up into the trees to like gather up together to like make a new plan for how they're going to operate entirely. This is giving you a window to run away, but you can overhear them being like, so we need to change our ways, everyone, and think about the little guy for a change. And we don't need to wrap up the ponies. Their business is not our business. And then you guys they just go on like this for a while. But your persuasion has worked, Brainy Pony, and you guys can continue on if you want.
Hungry, stop chewing the bark and let's go.
I'm gonna Irish goodbye this. Let's go.
Yep, perfect.
Hungry is He rolled a 19. He is actually slurping up one of the chocolate Snicker snakes. And oh god, they're so good, guys. You should try it.
Damn it.
You can see that this tower's coming into view that you saw before. In between you and it is this big bubbling chocolate pit in front of you. It seems to like go around this tower like a moat. And between you and it are these like stones that can like you could presumably jump across to get to the tower. There are also like trees above you with those vines that I mentioned earlier that maybe you could climb like swing across. You could also investigate if there's other things, but the tower is there, and the tracks seem to go like end right at this pit as they were like being guided directly towards the tower.
Hey, Dreamer, I feel like you've been leading us the right way this whole time. You got to have something.
Yeah, really kind of analyzing what I think the best approach is.
This is Sunny Pony here, and I just got to say, I've got to look on the bright side and say that I think we are in a lucky scenario because we have a pony here who is not only lucky, but an expert in, what was it called again, Lucky? Was it called aquaponics? Is that what it was called? That you understand what these like little water-based environments, wouldn't this be this chocolate pool? Wouldn't you understand what this is?
Yeah, the cycle of life, we can take this and grow. You see how the forest is so vibrant with its dark chocolate? I bet you it's getting its substance from this.
What the hell is that?
Sorry.
Guys, I think it's time to take Daydreamer out the pasture. There's nothing else. He keeps falling asleep on us. I really don't know, guys.
Get back from me right now. Reaching around. I was just dreaming for a moment. Go on.
I want to see if we can. Would we be able to push some of these chocolate trees over to get across?
I gotta look up what the hell aquaponics is just to know if you're okay. I still don't quite. Okay, it has nothing to do with what I was saying. So I'll just
that's the reason why I'm like,
everything to do with chocolate trees.
Right? We can get into it. Probably the fish that are swimming in there probably produce really good fertilizer that is helping the environment, grow the plants.
I feel like you could diagnose like what this is and if it's dangerous or not. Maybe that's what I was going for, just to see if you wanted to like investigate the threat that like a GM might have put in front of you and anticipate it.
I'm feeling kind of lucky in putting my hoof into the water substance and
just
taking a little lick.
Knock him in.
All right, Taylor, roll with disadvantage, like to push him on your physical.
I'm gonna use luck on that.
You're gonna use luck to push him in?
We don't have much time for rainbow sparkles. We need to get over there now.
What I will remind you all is of your powers. I know they haven't really come into play just yet, but Colin, given the one you chose, maybe. So Colin, you fall into the chocolate.
And like the Pegasus, I fly out of there with my never hoof. And I land on the other side, filled with chocolate all around. And I take my hair and I am the Pegasus.
As you hover hoof your way out of the chocolate, the blob of chocolate starts to form into this big mound that tries to like reach is like almost grabbing at Colin before he like spurts out and gets away from this like chocolatey grasp towards the tower. And now this huge chocolate sludge monster, this mound monster is facing you guys in between the rest of you and the tower.
Damn it, hungry pony, look what you've done. You're such a clumsy bastard.
I didn't fall. I saw you push Lucky Pony in.
You're all hooves and we all know it.
You're so clumsy. You're so old.
Since I have this for 10 minutes, is there any way I can fly over the wall and find the drawbridge and try to get the bridge across?
Let's say yes. So yeah, that would be the funniest way to do this. But let's do the initiative first. Okay. The way I've done this is I'll do it based off of a random order. So give me just a second. All right. So Andrew, you go first, and I'll kind of share who goes in sequence. Andrew, you get, as I mentioned before, on a turn. So we're now in like a initiative order. You get to do two things at this point. What would you like to do?
I am going to. Can I kick the sludge monster?
You could kick the sludge monster if you want. Yeah.
I'll kick the sludge monster.
Okay, go ahead and give me, because you're advantage still, 2 physical rolls.
I rolled a 15 off a 16, so I'm going to use 1 luck, and I'm going to kick this fist right in the nuts.
Okay, the mound monster takes the kick and like doubles over in a very cartoonish style. And you have one more action if you want.
Did Lucky take any damage on her on his puddle?
No. Because of the hover thing, I'm more or less thinking that they just blasted out without taking any like incidental damage.
Like the Phoenix Rising.
Right, but then with my last action, as a form of protest, I will take a shit in front of Daydreamer.
I don't even know. Let's roll. Just roll a d20. It's not against anything. Just give me a d20.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's determine the size of the pile.
That's exactly what we're rolling for. What did you roll? Andrew?
17.
7. All right.
That's
Nice.
one big rainbow shaped pile.
You're gonna have to navigate your way around this extra mound pile in front of you. I think everybody is pretty impressed. Taylor, what does Daydream Pony do? You're second in line.
I guess I'm just gonna try and kick him while I wait for Hungry Pony to put that endless pony gut to good use and eat this chocolate.
All right, give me. I think you're still disadvantaged from stress.
Yeah.
Is the pile of shit Hershey Kisses? Like,
Damn it, Hungry Pony! Keep your eye on the prize here. That's not it. Missed him on the kick. Just quite get these old legs up like I used to.
You're so old. You are so old. Stop. All right. Do you want to try again or do something similarly ridiculous as Andrew?
I'm just gonna kind of kick this pile towards this beast so that hopefully Hungry Pony will do something about it.
Okay. Let's say that based off the outcome of this kick, you may go to maximum stress and have to reduce your luck.
So,
but I love the idea that you're kicking the shit at the chocolate monster. So
yeah.
Give me a physical roll for that with disadvantage.
Slipped right in it. I can't get it on this stupid goddamn hoof. Like the kids put shit on my porch all over again.
All right. Taylor, you need to roll a d20 and reduce that amount from your luck.
First I roll all night. It's 0 luck now. Not feeling real lucky.
Oh my god!
You're right for kicking a man while he's down.
All right. Well,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
well, next up is the chocolate monster, and the chocolate monster. What did I say he could do? They are going to try and grab you, Taylor, because you tried. Actually, they're going to try and grab Elizabeth Warren, the Brady pony, because they got kicked. So they're going to roll physical. Oh, all right. Go ahead, Andrew. Roll with advantage, just a physical roll to contest and dodge this monster.
11. Out of 16. So I'm going to fail this.
All right. They failed too because they rolled a 3. So it just like reaches and misses. It actually gets dangerously close to the shit pile as well as to you, Daydreamer Pony, and it tries to reach for you as well because you're right there. Go ahead and give me a disadvantage physical roll.
Yeah, why not? I made it.
You did? Okay, they failed. So you you almost like bend down to scrape the shit off your hoof, and it accidentally leads you to succeeding to avoid it. So the monster fails to grab you as well. And now it is your turn, Colin, for Lucky Pony to try and do something.
I'm basking in the flight, and I want to see if I can fly over and get this drawbridge from the castle.
Okay, so yeah, you see there's just an obvious, big lever that you need to pull. I'm gonna say this will take both of your actions. Let's just do like a physical, like, can you maneuver yourself appropriately to get there? And yeah, there's no yet again, I don't know how your convention management skills or anything come into play here, if that would like influence your ability to pull a lever in this situation. So just give me like a regular physical roll to see if you accomplish this.
All right. I am going to use my luck. I got an 8 on that. So I'm going to use my luck to succeed it.
Okay. So this drawbridge, you pull the lever, the drawbridge just slams shut, like thunk, like big splat on top of the mound, and it like sinks back into the ground. And you guys can walk across. Taylor, just for shits and giggles, give me just a D20 roll just to see. I just want to see what happens.
I see what you did there. Ugh, 3.
All right, so more the drawbridge lands on the shit and splashes you more with it.
Nay.
The drawbridge is down and you guys can run into the tower now. And I'm going to say your hover ability is now over, Colin.
Yeah. Okay.
So having hit the bottom of the stress, do you just stay there, or does it even back out after you take your luck penalty?
If you succeed on something, you start to move back to the right, but it's a way to like keep you in a state of stress. If you keep failing, you'll keep going at disadvantage, like it compounds on itself.
Yeah.
All right, so inside of this tower, this invented tower that Taylor injected into the story. Taylor, how about this? What's in here?
Yeah, just so many stairs for my old bones. And looking up, and there's a way taller tower than I thought it was from a distance.
How about this? Everybody give me an investigation roll just for when you're at the bottom of these stairs and tell me what you get.
Failed.
I can tell this was a tower. It's here.
I got a 12, but I'm gonna use 2 luck and succeed it.
Lucky Pony, true to his name, can see that yes, there's all these stairs that spiral up into the like immense height of this place. But you also notice there is a open or sort of like dislodged recently, like a trapdoor that leads down. So rather than going up all of these stairs, there is another like compartment that somebody presumably has gone through. And while you can see like chocolate footprints and all this stuff that like go every which way within here, which would be unsurprising. There's all these animal tracks and everything else that would have been here too. You can tell that this passageway might have been used by Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn's abductors, potentially. So you could either go up or down.
I think given our old age, down's a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
roll for knees. Roll for knee cartilage, everyone.
kind of fit with that little theory I've been working up about this.
Oh yeah, what's that? What's that theory, Daydreamer?
Listen, Hungry Pony, go shove your mouth full of something somewhere else. Now, this is obviously a jilted lover situation with Curious Pony. Rainbow Sparkles, it's something we've all known about for a long time. So let's go down into this dungeon and find out.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, of course you didn't, fat bastard.
Hey now, we only hate on the goblins. We don't make fun of people's body image here, okay? We don't do that. Right, Brainy Pony? We don't do that.
Everybody's beautiful. All love is equal. We don't judge.
Yeah, everyone's beautiful except for Daydream Pony, am I right? And I'll laugh at you. You guys go into I assume you go into the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So once you go, you kind of descend these stairs. You can tell that it's getting darker and darker and darker to the point that you can't see at all. You can't, like, it's dark. So you'll have to like maneuver with some degree of disadvantage. But as you go down, what you can tell, like just sensory wise, is it's getting damp. It's like you're leading into this like rocky tunnel. You can hear like distant dripping and like the sound of bats like fluttering. But it's pitch dark down here.
Oh, all right then. Well, what's your answer for this, Hungry Pony? I bet it begins to glow. The fuchsia really starts to just glow and fill the room as he's crotchety, angry, like grumbling. I just can't stand being around him. Brighter and brighter. There's just a beacon of fuchsia light.
So you like your crotchetiness flickers on your power of bright fuchsia light, and you become this like glowing lantern that allows you all to see into this space.
What? Oh, whoa.
And what you see is now a brightly lit fuchsia hued cave that you are wandering within. And as you kind of walk through, there's kind of standing water throughout this cave. You're clearly deep underground, but as you kind of turn and pivot or walk forward, you notice that the cave walls kind of shimmer and sparkle as you progress through. And after a few minutes, you reach this kind of larger chamber, like larger than the like narrow spelunking pathway you've been going through. And there's this big opening with like a crack that goes up to the surface, with the at this point in time, the sun kind of beaming down into this open area. Again, that's kind of like sparkliness all around you against the walls. But in the spot where the light is shining down, you notice specific stalagmite that would have been in the ground would have been, but it's been like chopped off and removed where this like spotlight from above is shining down onto.
Do we hear anything from any direction in this cave?
Good
area?
question. Yeah. Because you asked that perfect question, Colin, that was exactly what you would have experienced next. You start to hear like a tense conversation happening down one of the hallways. There's like branches of passages that lead out from this central chamber, but down one of them you hear people talking, and you could go down that path.
I'm feeling pretty good about this one, and I want to trot. I like want to have a fancy trot,
like a sneak trot.
Yeah.
Sneak trot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's roll for that, Colin. Give me a physical roll to see if you accomplish the type of trot that you're hoping for right now.
Oh, so I can't use luck for this one. I got a 3.
So you trot out into like, there's no sneaking about it. In fact, you kind of like look clumsy. Not that you like fall over yourself or do anything overly embarrassing, but when you come out of the tunnel,
yeah, I'm still feeling fancy.
Yeah, you're feeling fancy, but everybody's like looks at you and sees you emerge from this cave tunnel out into the open air, and you're immediately exposed to the people standing there. And before I share like what you see and what's out on the outside, what is everybody else doing while Colin tries to majestically trot out of the cave?
I'm gonna stay in the cave, and I want to see if there's any like markings on the walls or anything. I'm looking to like match up to those sacred texts that we saw.
Give me with advantage. With advantage, like a mental roll.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh,
okay. Oh shit. So you know that this is the Sparkle Cave that was alluded to, that Pegasus, the whole thing about where Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn went and met with the great Pegasus deity that supposedly came to her and granted her these powers and gave her the direction of like how to start this religion and imply that the Pegasus had granted her the divine sparkle horn, and it's part of her birthright that she grew this horn and has the magic ability because of the Pegasus and is the foundation of their entire worldview. What you can tell though is that based off just the surroundings, that does not seem to possibly be true, and that presumably the sparkle power could have been, the horn itself could have been one of these like stalagmites that was in the ground that has now been removed. Like that's how much you can glean from the situation, because it is so unremarkable of a space, but because of the sparkliness of the environment, you also notice as you look up, not only was this removed, but there are like sparkly veins in the ceiling, like going up to the surface. So you're underground. If you're looking up at the top, you see like viney, like a root system almost that extends out, like a very complex, almost like a power grid that goes off into all directions. If you like in Stranger Things, in those tunnels where you see all the ropey passages that are then like feeding down into where the stalagmite was removed. And so you can kind of see that it's all connected to each other as it goes off into the rest of the world.
Guys, I think this is important. Yeah, this seems like it matters.
Daydreamer, anything you want to be doing before we cut to the scene of what Colin sees?
Just following along.
So Colin, as you trot out into the open sun, you're immediately confronted with what is sort of like almost like a dust bowl type of situation, like desert, arid conditions that's very hot. Like sand is whipping everywhere. It seems like a desolate land where this like ghost town community is situated. There's like ramshackle housing all around, and this community is like kind of wandering around a little bit slowly. Everybody's very small, and right in front of you, the sounds you heard are 4 of these small creatures standing around a stockade that has a pony in it with a black curtain draped over them, and they're clearly locked up by this stockade. And they turn and look at you with their yellowish orange skin, and the instant impact of this is that they aren't really like the traditional boily goblin creatures that you would think about, or what sense memory of your pony form would have been told by the rainbow sparkle unicorn mythology and like hatred of these goblins. They're just like kids. They're just like human kids that look malnourished and weak, that are just standing there trying to like talk and negotiate with this rainbow sparkle unicorn that's tied up. And they look at you and go, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
I'm just here for the show, guys, and I want to like
What?
I want to be a distraction in some way.
It's okay to put on a show, I guess.
And I'm going to try to do a little trot.
Oh, he's doing it again. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna roll with. I don't care what you have right now, stress wise. You're gonna roll with disadvantage for this.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's a 13, and I'll use some luck to bump that up.
Wow, what a great trot! That's so interesting.
That's majestic.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? It almost makes me forget the fact that we're all suffering from scurvy and desperately need to return the sparkle to our land so that we're not dying. But man, that's a cool trot.
I'm glad I can bring some happiness to you all.
Elizabeth Warren, Dexter Murdoch, what are you guys doing right now?
I run in and
Stampede.
I do not stampede the children. No.
Those are the damn bastard goblins. We hate them. They're the worst. They don't deserve to live.
They just look like children, but don't let their beady eyes fool you.
That's right. For once we agree, Daydream, that they are disgusting creatures and deserve to be dead. So let's kill them because they are awful.
Bad. Like goblin inequality has been a problem in these lands.
We're not goblins. Why do you keep calling us that? We're just people. We're just kids. You killed our parents are dead because of the plague that happened. And we're not. Why do you keep calling us goblins?
Do you see you're upsetting? Do you see Daydreamer? You're upsetting them.
Who's under the sheet? Show us.
They pull it off, and it's Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn.
I knew it.
Yeah, we're trying to. Do we need to walk it through for you guys, or
Right,
what?
just go ahead and commit to this, and let us know all the crimes that you committed. Because we've got you here, and you're going downtown now.
Is that shit all over you? What is wrong with you? Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn actually interjects before the kids can say more, or like in this very powerful, majestic voice, she goes, "Unlock me from these shackles and return me to my land. I must return the sparkle, and you heathens are to be condemned to death for what you've done to to feel like you warrant the same earth and the same breath as us ponies. You disgusting foul creatures. Release me. And give me a stress test, actually. This will be the third and final one.
I'm thinking, wait, no. Okay, I failed.
That's just so stressful.
Yeah, I failed too. I got a 5.
I'm going to say you all take 2 like confusion damage because you all failed. Given what Brainy Pony discovered, you all start to notice that the like normal, vibrant rainbow color of Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn is sort of dimmed out here. And the horn that you've all like just assumed is wonderful has started to fade a little bit and is kind of resembling the rocks that you saw in the cave. And there's just a seed of doubt that's been planted in your minds about this. One of the kids goes, "Yeah, you guys, we don't want to fight you. We just want to put the horn back. We just want to put the horn back so that we can have anything other than potatoes. We just want to put the horn back." And you see this other little kid, like this very, very small child, come up. "Please, please, please, anything but potatoes." "Don't listen to them. They're lying. I'm Rainbow Sparkle Unicorn. I'm the one that gave you the sparkle powers and brought us paradise, and they're just usurpers trying to pull us down. They are violent criminals coming across the border that we must stop, and they can't be trusted, and we must expel them."
Guys, don't have to take this, and I'm trying to mobilize all of them against Rainbow Sparkle to try and think so that they could stampede her.
It's at this point that you see galloping, not trotting, Colin, but galloping from one of the barns. The doors blast open, and you see Curious Pony running towards you. And in this case, one of the teenagers, the malnourished teenagers, is riding the pony and like waving a spear and like giving this like war call to like mobilize everybody and amplifies what you're trying to do, Brainy Pony. And I guess, what are you trying to achieve by like summoning everybody? I want to kill these guys. I don't want to. I'm gonna go stomp them. And so Hungry Pony tries to attack one of them. Do you want to try and intervene, or what would you like to do at this point?
Yes, I want to intervene and stop him from stomping them.
Go ahead and give me like a physical roll with just a physical roll. I forgot you're Elizabeth Warren.
Trip him.
I get told this every day of my life. I rolled a 20.
You rolled a natural 20?
20.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Rear up with your hind legs. I rolled a 10 for Hungry Pony. You kick Hungry Pony so hard in his stomach that not only does he spew out the chocolate, the apples, everything he's eaten recently just comes.
A caramel snake just comes flying out of his mouth.
A caramel snake comes flying out and actually splats on top of Rainbow Sparkle Pony. And not only does all of this happen, but he also is just knocked out, unconscious. And Sunny Pony's like, let's go, get him, Daydream Pony.
What? Hold on. I think there might be something else happening here. It's not all like it appears. So, is this even a real horn? I'm just gonna bite onto this horn and Rainbow Sparkles and pull.
What are you doing? Give me a physical roll with advantage, actually. So, because you're stressed, do it with just a regular roll to see if you pull it off.
16. I'd done it. Finally, when it mattered.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so sort of like somebody's toupee coming off. You've ripped off the horn. they just look like a regular old horse now. And Rainbow Sparkle Pony's like, what? Oh, how did that happen? I don't
Yes.
And Sunny Pony's just as like disappointed, and Rainbow Sparkle Pony's like, oh, I can explain. This is not what it looks like. This is the Pegasus is speaking to us right now. And this is where the snake starts to like crawl into its throat and like does its binding thing and makes it shut up. And then one of the kids says, yeah, so I think if we return the horn, then everybody can experience the sparkle power and enjoy, and it's not just just for ponies. It could be for everyone. And I think it'll just need to wait for it needs the starlight to like recharge. That's why it was able to be pulled off, because we hid him under the sheet and it didn't get to recharge. We were just waiting to pull it off, but you just did it, old man. Nice work. You're the best.
Yeah. Still got it.
And with that, you start to notice as the Daydream Pony triumphs with this magic horn, feeling confident as he's covered in shit, and as you're trotting around Lucky Pony, and Brainy Pony has put it all together on everybody's behalf and mobilized a special unit. You look over and you see that Curious Pony and this other rider are having like a passionate kiss to tie back to whatever the hell Daydream Pony's like love hypothesis was. And this black mold starts to envelop you guys from the sands, and you feel that like sparkly tingliness engulf you, and you silhouette out and portal back to the Kroeger, where you found all of this cereal caked over you. Now the grains of sand being replaced by the particles of the cereal, and you're back in the aisle, and the photographers and interviewer are still there for you, Elizabeth Warren, and you're back to the real world.
Oh, please don't post this on X.
Vomit rainbow.
The interview's like, all right, guys, quit horsing around, and looks to camera, and 90s credits start rolling, and that's where we'll end this episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode. Since we launched earlier this month, a sincere shout out to everybody who has supported this show with your listens and your shares. That support has meant so much and has helped us feel really positive coming out of the gate. See what I did there? Gate, like a horse's gate. These are horse jokes because the episode, had a horse theme. Anyway. This episode featured myself, Matt Kroeger, your game master, Taylor Butts as Detective Dexter Murdoch, Andrew Wiesbrock as United States Senator Elizabeth Warren, and Colin Orr as Colin Orr. Theme song is by Funeral Language. You can follow us on the social medias and YouTube at One Shot to Survive, and if you enjoyed the show, maybe consider leaving a review in your podcast app or sharing with your fiber cereal eating, nevertheless persisting, hover hoofing friends, or just anybody. You don't have to be that specific. We also have a Patreon at patreon.com/oneshot-to-survive, where you can gain access to exclusive bonus content like recap podcasts, and even the one shot from this very episode in the event that you too would like to embrace your pony powers. Hope you enjoyed the episode. The next one will be available December 17th, our Christmas episode, with a very special one shot called The Hunt for Red December. It is easily the silliest one yet. All right, thanks for listening. Do good and be well, friends. Andrew, have you ever played a game like this ever?
No, literally never.
Okay.
No games ever.
You've never played a game ever either?
It's my first time playing a game.
This,
Yeah,
First
never-
game.
this is my first day on Earth.
Yeah. Really excited. It should be easy.